Okay, so my name's Earth. I'm a soul singer-songwriter from from East London, and yeah, I make soul music. Soul to me means feeling. Soul to me is more about like a feeling than like sounds, like specific sounds or the way the music is made. You know, people say, oh, for example, when you play jazz, like chords should be a certain way. Soul is more about a feeling. It's like very close tied to emotion. I think the word I would use is pain. And the reason I say pain is just because, for example, yeah, when people say, oh, like that's you sound like you've got like a really soulful voice, you sound like a soul singer, because they're talking about like this tone, like there's something in the voice that projects pain. Yeah, and I feel like that's the emotion that's really closely tied with it, because it's like an element of bearing your soul, just bearing your soul, whatever that thing is. And I feel like when you hear a really soulful voice, like a soulful sound, it just holds a lot of pain. Like you feel it. Like it doesn't hurt you, but you feel it. I wouldn't say I've grown up in soul music, but I've grown up around instruments, instrumentation, like musicians. I've grown up around that. So naturally, the music that I make is going to be like that, because that's what I've always known. That's what I've always done. Before I started singing, I was playing the clarinet. So, did you know that? I was playing clarinet for about 3 or 4 years until I was like, nah, this is dead. I don't want to do it no more. I just want to sing. It's just like it was just a feeling. Like I just want to sing. Like playing and then watching like them not sing, it just didn't feel right. I just wanted to sing, so I sang. And I would return So I would say I committed fully to singing in about 2000 and well, yeah, I committed to singing fully in about 2013, 14. I was always singing, so let's not get this. Was always singing, but it's in when I was like, okay, no, let's do this. Yeah. About 2013, 14, and at first it was a bit of a struggle because I wasn't the same person that I am now. Like, I was so unsure of myself. I still get unsure of myself, but I was so unsure of myself, so I didn't even know where to begin. So before the music started happening, the self-growth started happening. That's obviously always happening, but that was at a time where it really needed to. In order for this to kickstart, I needed to just do some work, like on the inside. So that's what happened first. And then through the people that I'm around, just like encouraging me to like pursue what I'm doing and just giving good advice and just helping and giving support. Like I started to write more, and I started to record more, and then I started to write and record more, and it just continued. And then that's how I came to 12 chapters, because I had all of this stuff that I had recorded, and I just thought, okay, it's been a minute now that I've recorded all this stuff, like what am I going to do with it? And I just thought I might as well just share it. And that's why I shared it in the way that I shared it, so one every month, because I had so many songs that I had written.
VX Mob Waves, such a banger. Eliane walked in the studio and was like, who is this? For once she doesn't know who it is, so I'm feeling like I do have something to go for. But people, I am joined in the studio by a very, very special guest. Her name is Earth. Hi Earth, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I haven't really done many radio interviews. That one was a good one. The one with Represent was a really good one. I don't usually like interviews because I just feel like sometimes I don't know what you're going to ask me, then I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. It's just sometimes it's really awkward. But that one was a really good one with Lashawna and Represent.
So firstly, why is your name Earth?
Oh, this is the question that I always get. And the question that I always ask back is, what comes to mind when you think of Earth?
Trees.
And...
life.
And...
I don't know what else. Where we live.
Yeah, it's more of a thing where it's like grounding, you know.
Okay,
like grounding, and the way that I feel in life, I feel like I'm a very grounded individual, and the music that I make like is touching and it's grounding too. So
that's why your name's Earth.
That's why my name.
And why
Earth.
Is there no A in it? What is that sign?
I was just trying to be cool. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's like fancy. There was no special. Like, I was just trying to be cool. I just thought, okay, let's just switch up the A and put something else in there. You know, literally.
It does look cool though.
Thank you.
I give you that.
What made it good is just that she was just, I think it was more to do with her. She was just cool people. Like, she was cool. Like, she made it comfortable and enjoyable. So, and I like people to like I like, if you're cool people, like, I like you, like, we can be cool. So, yeah, like, it was just fun. We did like something, what was it? Some game where we had, she asked me like something or something, and I had to say like,
You're not explaining this game.
Okay, so it was a game, yeah. Okay, say for example, it was a game, and she would say like, actually I remember this one because she looked at me like this. She asked me Beyonce or Jay-Z, and I said Jay-Z, innit?
What? Okay.
You just say wow.
No.
So let's go straight in. Beyonce or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
But for me and the person that I am, I just prefer Jay-Z. I think he's like a storyteller. He's a sick lyricist, and I listen to more of his tracks than I listen to Beyonce. So if I said Beyonce, I would just be saying it just to say it, you know. But I actually listen to Jay-Z. Like,
Favorite album?
So he released Magna Carta in 2014, and I remember because I was in New York, and just before we came back, he dropped the album, and for that whole summer, that's all I listened to. Who wants that perfect love story anyway? Like, that was my shit. That was my shit. That was on the album, like, as in that, yeah. The album was sick.